Okay, so today we will be studying the socio-economic environment and entrepreneurship. What actually socio-economic environment is and how it is related to entrepreneurship, how it influences entrepreneurship, and what are the benefits, basically, what are the points that help an entrepreneur to work in the socio-economic environment. Okay, so socio-economic environment, first of all, the entrepreneurial activity depends upon a complex and a combination of various socio-economic, political, psychological and other factors. Okay, so a lot of factors are combined in order to create the socio-economic environment or the working of the entrepreneurial activities. Okay, entrepreneurship is not an inborn quality, it is a product of the environment. We already have discussed that it is a quality, or it encompasses, or it is meant, or it is made up of a lot of other factors or a lot of traits that any person can develop within themselves to become an entrepreneur. Okay, it is not that by birth they have to be entrepreneur. To be successful, an entrepreneur has to remain dynamic and responsible to the whole environment. What does dynamic mean? It means ever changing. They have to adjust themselves to the changing environment, to the changing factors, to the changing forces of the environment. Okay, so unless and until the organization adjusts itself to the environment, either it is the business environment including internal as well as external environment, unless and until the business is adjustable to the changing environment, it does not become successful. Okay, environment is a combination of various dynamic, complex, uncontrollable external influences within which an entrepreneur has to function. Okay, so what does environment constitute of? It is made up of a combination of various types of forces or influences which are dynamic, which are complex and uncontrollable. Means they can change at any random point of time and we cannot control them. In case of favorable business environment, entrepreneurship develops rapidly. Okay, so these factors, if they are tried to make business thrive, if they are in accordance to the business environment, they are favorable to the business, they support the businesses in that type of an economy, in that type of a social economic environment, the entrepreneurship develops. Okay, it thrives, it becomes successful. Environment creates challenges, pressures, risk, opportunities, gains and threats for the organization. Now when we say that the environment should be supportive of the entrepreneur, what we mean is that government, not only the government, when we are saying government, we are talking about the political factors, the legal factors. There are other factors as well, like there are social factors, cultural forces, cultural influences, beliefs of the people. Okay, so all these things have to be in accordance to a business environment. Okay, an environment where business is given all the support that it needs to become successful. For example, in recent years government has been trying to increase the infrastructure that supports businesses, like my screen is not visible. I think it should be visible to everybody. Please pin my chat so that you can see my presentation. Sometimes when others start presenting by mistake, loses. Okay, so can everybody see my presentation now? Okay. Khyati was not able to see the presentation. Sir, is it visible, Khyati? Oh, one second. I'll. Now is it visible? Alright, so moving on. So I was saying that government has been trying to build up such infrastructures, such supportive aspects of the environment or the community, which enhance the working of a business, which enhance the success of a business. As right now a lot of such financial helps, financial assistance is available to everyone, to anybody who wants to do a business, no matter how small the business is, no matter how big the business is. There are services that help you set up that business. Currently there are such incubation centers, such investors available, and it is very easy to contact them, to pitch your idea to them. In case you have a business idea, you want to start a business, you can government has set up so many departments, like in Jabalpur we have the Jabalpur Incubation Center, where the MSME department, the district industries center, the DIC has set up their office. This is this huge building in Katanga. If you are interested, you can visit them. They can you can see how they work, what are the services that they provide. Okay, so there a lot of small startups are working. You can visit the website also. I'll show you the website of JIC so that you can get an idea. So you can get an idea what the working is like. Okay. See, Jabalpur Smart City Incubation Center. So smart city, under the smart cities initiative, this center has been set up. Okay, so Central India's most innovative and promising incubation center. So what is an incubation center? We've already discussed. Incubation center is a center or a service provider which provides all the necessary survival services to any new upcoming business. Okay, so just like when a baby is born, and if there is a problem or the baby is weak, he or she is kept in an incubator for some days, so that it acts as a sort of life support system for the baby. Similar concept applies here. Here also the incubation center acts as a life support system for the business. Okay, so I hope everybody can see the website I'm showing you. Okay, good. So you can apply here. There are various services that are provided by them. This is the office of the incubation center. They provide these are sort of sections that they have made. This is one section, then there is another section over here at the back on the right side. So they have divided the entire space in separate sections, so that different businesses can work under the same roof, but in isolation. Okay, so here they have written, provides the space and special mentorship program for the selected startups for the period of 6 months at the premises, which is instrumental in encouraging entrepreneurship amongst the youth. So anybody who wishes to start a business, they can approach them, and they provide necessary life support systems or life support services for the organizations who are building up. The incubation center is a 24/7 co-working facility which is equipped with all kind of technological, legal, marketing. So you I just wanted to give you an idea what it is. Now if we look at the services that they are providing, see, a co-working space where many organizations are working under the same roof. Now there is a benefit to this part. Okay, a co-working space provides a benefit that you can work with similar kind of people. You can work with other organizations who are also starting their venture, who are also starting their business. So you can learn from them. You can get inspiration that, see, they are also doing something new and we also should do. You know, when you work with a lot of people, you learn from others as well. Then high speed internet connection, obviously it is required in today's time. Mentorship, what does mentorship mean? They provide guidance, advices of experts. There are a lot of experts that they have established contacts with, and time to time these experts come down to the offices, and they answer questions, any queries that they have. They answer to the people who are working as part of the incubation center. Then fundraising. Fundraising is a very important aspect of doing business. Every business requires finances. Okay, and sources of finance are many, but you have to select them very carefully, so that they suit you, or they are according to your working style, your requirement. So they provide various investors, they provide angel investors, they provide bank loans, a lot of services for fundraising. Okay, then networking is also very important when you are in the business field. You have to connect to a lot of people, you have to connect to experts, other competitors, you have to be in touch with the industry, so that you know what is going on in the industry, what are the latest developments, latest technological developments in the business field. Okay, and office supplies operation. So this is what an incubation center is. This was an example of the initiative that government has taken in order to support these entrepreneurs. Okay, then if we move on to these points, Now these are things that are we can treat them as benefits of entrepreneurship and socio-economic environment. What are the points? Let's see. Provides employment to huge mass of people. So entrepreneurship, if socio-economic environment works in accordance or as a supportive aspect to entrepreneurship, a lot of businesses develop, and as businesses develop, as businesses thrive, they obviously need people to work for them, and so we have a lot of unemployment generated. Okay, then contributed towards research and development system. So uh, research and development is, as you may know, all the businesses, no matter how small they are or how big they are, they try to be involved in research and development. Now what does research and development mean? All the time there is somebody who is looking for ways to make their product, make their services better for the customer. Okay, that is what research and development means. Some organizations do it on a lower level, like reading the newspaper, being in touch with the competitors, being in touch with the technology that is being evolved, and some organizations that are bigger, that are more successful, they do it on a larger scale. They have a separate department for research and development, the R&D department. So research and development is important because that is the way where you can innovate, where you can try new creative ideas and produce products which have not been produced yet. Okay, so you can improve the products that are existing, you can improve the quality, you can find out new ways of producing. So innovation comes from research and development. Okay, and then creates wealth for individuals as well. And yes, research and development also promotes exports, so that foreign exchange reserves are also strengthened. Then creates wealth for individuals as well. So we are talking about economic development here. As entrepreneurship develops, as businesses develop in a country, the country becomes stronger, because now we do not have to depend on other countries for a lot of goods. We do not have to import a lot of goods. We can produce them in the country within with our own resources, with our own human resource. Okay, there are other resources also involved. So at the same time, when economic development is going on, at the same time income is also generated. As we said, that employment is generated. So as people get employment, they also get income, and as businesses progress, as they succeed, as they become successful, at the same time individuals that are working, the employees, also become successful. They are also given or shared the benefit of the success of the organization. Okay, so when we studied the characteristics of a good leader as an entrepreneur, we did study that the entrepreneur should not take the credit of the success all alone. He or she should share the success. Okay, then skyscraping heights of apparent prospects. Skyscraping heights means, what does skyscrapers mean? Can anybody tell me what does skyscrapers mean? Have you heard the word skyscrapers? Skyscrapers are very tall, very huge buildings that are being built nowadays. Okay, like there was the Twin Towers, there's the Tokyo Tower, there is the Eiffel Tower, there are other, the Burj Khalifa. Does anybody know what the Burj Khalifa is? It's a very famous building in Dubai, I think Abu Dhabi. I'll show you what skyscrapers are. It's sort of a benefit. We should use what service we have available, right? So see, huge buildings. These are skyscrapers. These are called skyscrapers because they are so tall that they appear to be scraping the sky. What does scraping mean? Sort of scratching the sky. Okay. So skyscrapers are huge tall buildings like these. You can see now. Okay. Right. So we do have the benefit of using the internet and searching for everything, so why not use them? Okay. Alright, so skyscraping heights of apparent prospects means that here we are trying to build businesses, we are trying to establish entrepreneurships or enterprises so successful that they become very huge. Their success touches the skies. Okay, so skyscraping heights of prospects. So they are basically talking about very successful organizations. Then it is challenging. It is a challenging opportunity for the people. Now we have already discussed that innovation, creativity, uncertainty, risk, all these things are involved in entrepreneurship. The socio-economic environment keeps on changing. Okay, we will study the various factors that are involved in the environment in the next unit. I think these topics are covered in the second unit, but we'll briefly see that socio-economic environment consists of a lot of forces, a lot of factors. These factors keep on changing from time to time. As they keep on changing, they pose various challenges in front of the entrepreneurs. They pose various problems in front of entrepreneurs. But an entrepreneur is known for trying to solve these problems creatively. They try to solve these problems as best to their ability as they can. Okay, so challenging opportunities for people, they try to motivate or they try to pose a challenge in front of these people so that they can become entrepreneurs. Okay, then entrepreneurship provides self-sufficiency. When we say that employment increases, when we say wealth increases, we also have to consider that our country, as it is progressing, as it is developing, it is becoming self-sufficient. As we just spoke about that, when businesses develop on a larger scale, we will not be dependent on other countries for any product. We will not be dependent on other countries for import of goods. Okay, we can create everything in-house. We can create everything in our own country using our own people, using our own resources. Okay, so we will become self-sufficient. We will not be dependent on anybody else. Then rapid economic growth. Rapid economic growth means as businesses develop, we have seen that the economy will also develop. Now here, socio-economic environment influences entrepreneurship. If we create such a socio-economic environment that is supportive for the entrepreneurship, that is supportive for the business, for the entrepreneur, their growth pace will increase. It will be rapid growth. Rapid means fast growth. Okay, so obviously the economy will grow along with it. So rapid economic growth. Then means of social change. When we are saying that there is innovation, when we are saying that there is economic growth, when we say that there are various ways or creative ways to solve a problem, to solve issues, we also bring about changes, we also bring about social um, social changes. Okay, so um, these social changes can be in various forms. What does social change mean? Killing any bad tradition that used to exist. Okay. माँ, ये आपका नेट बंद हो गया यार. Okay, so can you hear me now? Okay, now am I audible? Okay, all right. So, some of these points we have covered. There are more points to be covered. So, do we have time? I think it's 10:30. So from Monday onwards, you will be there may be a change in timetable. Okay,